Yo, tell me what this is.
What?
Yo, someone just sent me this. Yo, tell me what this is about. What's that look for? You're not gonna tell me what this is about? Bro, No, we're gonna talk about this, bro.
Talk about what? Talk about what? It's a fucking party. It's a party.
No, another nigga behind you? You gonna turn around and smile
So
at that?
what?
So what? No.
So what?
No.
I paid to go in the party. I dance.
This is what happens when you go out with the girls?
It's a fucking party.
It's a party?
So what?
Nah, this ain't partying. This is something else. What is that?
It's a fucking party. That's how winners dance in the Caribbean warm. You all of a sudden you're stupid. That is what winners do. With this dance.
You call this dancing?
She belongs to the streets.
Sarcasm aside, the last sound bite at the end was correct. She belongs to the streets. All of them do. All delusional females who think getting air banged at the local bar is somehow the equivalent of a firm handshake. But for these women, delusion is the word of the day, the month, and the year.
A few weeks ago, I almost drowned. There was this jumping platform thingy that everybody was jumping on. So I thought, what the hell, I might as well try it too. It looked like fun. Apparently, I hit my head on the way down. I woke up lying on my back up on the platform, and this weird 40-year-old guy pressing down on my chest. At first I had no idea what was going on, but then the man who had revived me told me that I had been underwater for a month. He said that he had been lucky to get a hold of me down there. A small part of me was happy to be alive, but the rest of me was screaming inside. I can't believe he just felt that he had the right to just grab me under the water while I was not unconscious. I wasn't able to consent. He thought it was perfectly okay to just grab my body and pull me in whatever direction that he pleased. He possessed my body, and he grabbed my waist and pulled me around down there like it was his right, like he wanted to have sex with me down there in the water.
Good Lord, there's nothing redeemable in this one. If you couldn't hear this woman speaking over the overused music, here's the gist. This lady was unconscious in a body of water not far from her house. An older gentleman made the mistake of being chivalrous, pulling her out before she drowned, reviving her, and now she's trying to bring him to court for assault charges. The guy saved her life, and now he has to lawyer up because a brain-dead feminist would rather die than surrender to logic.
The thing is, don't talk over me. And now you're getting mad because I'm setting boundaries.
I want to let you know.
You're mad that I'm setting boundaries. Okay, and you're mad I'm setting boundaries. A real alpha, and I'm going to just keep it a $150, a real alpha doesn't give a fuck who else. There could be mad alphas in the room. I'm an alpha. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me because I'm a leader.
We're not in a relationship. You're comparing regular people as individual alphas in a relationship.
You're literally taking it literally instead of reading in between the lines. If you're an alpha and you are comfortable within yourself in being confident, why does it matter if you're also with an alpha?
Because those...
Or someone who's also strong-minded, contains leader qualities. I'm not done. Contains leader qualities. Is there something funny?
Yeah.
What's funny? I want to hear it. What's funny? I just feel like you haven't had a guest like this before, and you're just astonished. I don't know.
I'm not worried, concerned about you, young lady.
I never said you were. Is that what I said?
Are you mad?
No. Is that what I said though? You just put words in my mouth.
I just made a little smirk, and then you mad.
I just asked you.
Listen, and talking. Alpha woman? What are you, Wonder Woman?
Don't put words in my mouth.
Beyonce and Jay-Z outside the United States.
I'm not done. You just, didn't you say before the cameras came on, we don't talk over each other? I'm not done though, so please wait.
Name me a Beyonce and Jay-Z outside the United States.
That's what I want to know. I'm not done. Please, I was just saying before I forget my question.
Oh, you toxic as fuck.
There are men. No, it's just y'all have.
Dear God, the terminology alone can rot your brain. If a woman uses the term alpha without any of the other nonsense, every guy should be running for the river like someone stuffed a Molotov cocktail in their jockstrap. Even with her arguments, this chick still isn't making any sense. She does what every woman does when they start to lose an argument, claim they're very uncomfortable or that they're setting boundaries. It's absolutely exhausting.
I just need to know from a men's perspective, are y'all waiting on girls to talk to you first? Are you waiting on a girl to ask you on a date first?
I would say that by and large, a lot of men would be pleasantly surprised if a woman actually made the first move.
That's crazy to me.
Why? When this...
Point is, leave women alone. They don't want you.
...is the type of thing that countless men see every single day pushed on social media.
Like when you're out in public and you're making eyes with a girl and you're like making it known that you're attracted to her, but you're not going to say something. How are you not going to say something?
Because they keep hearing things like this.
Stop stalking them, putting them in vulnerable situations to try to get in their pants.
Is it becoming clearer yet?
Where are the huevos? Where are the huevos these days?
Oh, the huevos still exist. They're just playing it safe and avoiding individuals with this type of mentality.
Each one of you are going to go to hell.
And what man in his right mind wouldn't want to approach that?
My man to be assertive and dominant. If you want to say something to me, say something to me.
I think a lot of men are honestly just confused because that type of behavior has been called toxic masculinity.
I'll give you the opportunity. I'll put my phone down. I'll drop the handkerchief. But I'm not going to do it first.
Of course not. Because after all, that would just be too easy.
Toxic masculinity is the kind of terminology that puts heroes behind bars and leaves the crazies out on the streets. The last clip and this one make a nice pairing because this chick is wondering where all the assertive men have gone. The answer is pretty damn clear. When so many women are so lost they're willing to press charges for a bump in the hallway, let alone saving their lives. No man is going to come up to you. It's a losing game. Instead, they're focusing on things that won't ruin their lives.
Gen Z bustin' a mini, Gen Z bustin' a mini, itty bitty cheese in a ball, itty bitty cheese in a ball, fake 10 hands in a hoop.
Do you guys actually do any work in here, or what's going on?
5 for 3 in an attitude. New Frank Green and a sneaky link.
I know you guys are the HR team, but we actually got to send this report in pretty soon.
Secret product of the trench. 16 waist in a blowy. 16 waist.
When you guys are finished with the TikTok, I actually use a bit of help over here. It's what you're paid to do, so...
We all need a good laugh sometimes, and while this video might not do it for you, it certainly did for me. This manic display feels like one of the 7 circles of hell. Gen Z chicks embody the final stages of the feminist agenda. None of the work gets done, yet they dress like they're the boss. Men often end up cleaning the mess, only for these women to take the credit. Their daily activities seem to revolve around turning on the camera, waving it around, and shouting like a cult ready to drink the Kool-Aid.
Not a feminist. I can actually cook.
I'm a feminist. Watch me cook.
Come over and join their team in the ST racing.
Alright, if this doesn't crack you up, there's the door. Usually I share clips of female mechanics botching car repairs, basketball players turning games into hour-long blooper reels, and the occasional woman who can't even crack an egg. Today I'm bringing you something even more costly: female race car drivers. In NASCAR, these women almost always end up wrecking their rides. Why? Because just like in daily life, they try to take the wheel and end up crashing everything to satisfy their unquenchable egos.
Name, age, and where you from?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm Shelly. A lady never tells her age, but I will say I'm 39, but I don't look your typical 39, so I'm proud of that.
Shelly.
Yes.
You look 39. It's okay, though.
You've got to love it, guys. How can we discuss delusion without mentioning the frontrunners, the women who hit the wall and still think they're high value? I'm struggling to believe this woman is 39. She looks more like 45 and can't accept she's past the point of no return. It's entertaining when they hop on podcasts like this and get a dose of reality. Someone needs to shed light on the situation without pulling any punches.
A man being rich is like a girl being pretty, except you can see if I'm pretty. I can't see what's in your wallet.
Oh my god, this is giving me AOC level rage. I can't decide if it's the grating voice, the smug smile, or the blown kiss. It's definitely all of the above. I'll take 300 fours for 100 Alex. Anyway, this guy made the right call by not paying for the Uber. Not only did he save himself time, but he also dodged what would have been an absolute disaster of a date. I can already imagine the dinner conversation, and it's driving me nuts.
Does height matter?
Yeah.
But you know a guy can't change his height, right?
You're right, a guy can't change his height. But me, though...
If you're judging guys based off of height, then we gotta judge based off of weight. So...
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
What? Right here. For what?
I can practically smell the desperation of men who couldn't care less about these women. The whole body positivity and feminism shtick always gets me. If I ever find myself in a Target, which is rare, I can't help but laugh out loud when I see those mannequins that look like they belong in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. Yet, women like this persist, hitting the clubs oblivious to the fact that their friends are using them as a contrast tool. Meanwhile, they keep causing seismic activity in the city, because people keep telling them that every Big Mac makes them more beautiful.
Meanwhile, you're single and alone at a museum taking videos of strange couples who look pretty happy and minding their own businesses. I don't know, but that does sound pretty mid to me. Cheers.
Cheers, brother, and an excellent point. When men go elsewhere to find a traditional woman, feminists always come out of the woodwork to say it's impossible. They call them a slave that will wake up to understand that all men are pigs or something to that effect. It's what happens when you let your brain absorb the empty platitudes that keep you forever single. What are your thoughts? Share them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads. See you next time.